So I'm doing something I don't normally do. Normally I edit these, or at least I edit out the beginning and the ends of the episodes before starting a new episode. Oh. Oh, I see, we're underwater now. In which case, I believe that means Thor will be useful, and Zeus. I could be wrong, though. Maybe it's fire or something. It's not going to be fire. Yeah, that was pretty good. Wow, 118 to those guys. Anyway, I normally edit them and then upload them and then start playing for the next episode, but I don't really feel like doing that this late, so I'm just going to record a bunch, and the one that's going out tomorrow, the day after Halloween, that one's edited and that one's ready to go, but the other ones, I'll just start editing them. Some of them, well, I think only one of them really doesn't need much. The other ones have parts where I cut out entire parts where I'm, whether it's because I'm healing using potions, or because, other reasons, such as, what other reason would there be? Oh, I don't think we can, wait, maybe this is the one element we're actually able to run from, I'm not sure. Come to think of it, I think these guys are actually not weak to electric. It might be something else, even though that was pretty decent damage. I hope we still get the Masmune. Yeah, it's supposed to be in this dungeon. Nice. Get them nice, evenly distributed. Oh, that's not good. That way heal will actually be more effective. I think you can actually confuse these things. I'm surprised that one didn't get taken down. Well, anyway, maybe we'll be able to get some healing. The white shirt would have actually been pretty useful for the first turn. I think I used, like, Thor. For once it's Fred who's the lowest now, and it's not due to, like, a magic attack. Although I should be the one who takes the most from that, but so far my observations have not matched that. He finally got his level up at least. Now let's see how close Ellie is. She's 10,000. He is so far behind, it's incredible. I'm the kind of person who likes to keep them even. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that earlier. Oh, I remember what I meant to talk about. So anyway, I just hypothesized that the first boss that you fight at the very beginning of the game, I thought maybe he's the guy who went back in time 2,000 years ago, and then we were catching him on his return trip, like maybe he was going back to the present, and apparently he's not very powerful because we were able to kill him, but he's still able to use go back in time magic or whatever, even though he has no physical strength, or magic resistance for that matter. Anyway. I don't know if that's the case or not, but since he seemed so important, like, you know, he was the one who was in front of that black orb and he had something to do with it, so it seems kind of fitting. I don't know if it's the case or not, but it seems like it could be the case. Have something to do with it. Maybe well... No, we'll save those for Cure 4s. I guess I'll just use potions. For some reason, Zakes is at full. Of all people. Well, And then again, he's in the last 2 slots, so I guess that makes sense. Of all places. Now that is a game I desperately want to play someday. I mean, for the channel. Got some sharks. I suppose it's worth doing this. Trying to find the right time, though. When should I start playing Sonic games? Oh man, that's just exciting to think about. Because that's just like one of my favorite games. Definitely top 5, I think. You are the ocean's gray sharks. Actually, maybe that's supposed to be great. They're like the great sharks. Like the great white sharks, except these are blue. So is it weird that you have these creatures that are supposed to be underwater? Except we're whoa. Oh, that's right. These are like the first things we fought, and it went swimmingly. Uh-oh. Well, anyway. It's weird that they're like these underwater creatures that should only be able to be underwater, like sharks. But this is not underwater. It's not like they made the dungeon layout so like, oh, this part it's underwater, but this part's lava. No, it's like the same castle structure, except they have the enemies from those areas, but some of them, it's weird. It's like, does the shark flop around on the ground, or, you know, is there magic that makes it actually able to swim around in the air or something like that? Maybe these are actually like grand illusions or something. I'm almost more inclined to think that that's the case because, you know, why would it just so happen that you have creatures that are supposed to be, you know, living and breathing in particular areas on this planet, just happen to be here? I mean, there's a reason they'd be in those other locations, but I can't think of a why. I mean, this is before they broke the seal on everything, right? Well, I'm trying... I can't quite remember the lore exactly, but the guy went back 1,000 years. He, I think, unleashed fiends from some kind of a seal or something. I don't think he created them. I think maybe he lets them go from here. And then... I don't know if they... yeah, he and the fiends travel back 1,500 years into the future. Or something like that. Is this the way we're supposed to go, or is this... Oh, here we go again. I'm Thor! Anyway, they've traveled 1,500... I don't think the fiends... I think the fiends also traveled with him to the future. Or maybe they traveled independently, I don't know. I don't think that they were sticking around for 1,500 years making trouble, and it was only later on that they were able to, you know, 400 years ago and then 200 years ago, they were able to break the orbs or get rid of them or whatever it is they did to them. They didn't break them because we have them. And their function, well, maybe they broke them in just a certain way, but not like eradicated them. Oh, interesting. We have survivors. How fascinating. Oof. Take that, snake. So anyway, I'm pretty sure that the fiends also traveled into the future. Did I walk into a... Yeah, I think I took the long way. That's interesting. I hope these guys are able to miss. Wow, Fred did that by himself. I'm proud of him. He did almost as good as Iced. And that's saying something. Would have been nice if she got that off earlier, though. Oh, bother. Iced, can't you just slow down from time to time? I mean, you know the game plan. You know we like to heal before a fight ends. But why can't we use the heal helmet outside of battle? Like, obviously from a gameplay balancing perspective, that makes total sense, but like, what is it about being in a battle that lets you use a heal helm that's free heals that you can't use it outside of battle? Like, does your blood have to be pumping like you're in the heat of battle, and then that draws from your magic energy or something? It's just one of those things that doesn't make sense, but it's a video game thing. I mean, like I said, from a balancing perspective, of course, what else could you do? But logistically, it's like, it doesn't make any sense at all. And everybody, that's the kind of thing everybody knows, they just don't always talk about. I kind of like fighting these old creatures, though. The ones on the top were, like, they were new monsters, and they were intimidating, and we needed to focus on them, but it's a little easier for me to be relaxed and just talk more casually fighting these old things, and just being able to go, oh, use the Zeus Gauntlet. That being said, we're definitely going to need to heal. Say nothing of getting rid of the poison. The poison. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure they were low enough health for that to be justified, right? Oh, we're out of Cure 2s, too. Oh, okay. I see what happened. I forgot that Zakes was in the second spot. Well, anyway, I say I went the long way, but I think it's kind of roughly the same. Those kind of look like tombstones. I don't think there's anything to this left over here. Yeah, I shouldn't have bothered. Oh, and now we're in a fight that I don't think we can run from. Just test to see if it actually is electric that they're weak against and not ice or something. I was thinking about using, like, maybe it is, yeah, I guess it is ice that they're weak against. 'Cause that's certainly very potent. Unless, of course, it's just the fact that it's a Ice 3 and not Ice 2. I mean, that could always be the case. Why did I decide to do that? Maybe I was thinking they weren't low enough to bother healing again, or they wouldn't be low enough again until after striking or something? Until after the water hit us? I wonder if you're expected to be able to get through here without all these healing items, because if you had to rely on potions and healing spells, like if you used your red mage and a white mage, then you'd have 2 heal casters. And then if you used a warrior, he also gains access to weaker white magic. But on the other hand, I guess that those items aren't as rare as all that. And here we have the Kraken. This time I'm going to try doing slow twice, though. And do that. Let's see, where is it? No, it's earlier. Fire, hold, lit. Wait, does he not have slow? Sleep, fire, lock, dark, temp, ice, fire, hold, lit. Oh, there. Oh, slow too. That's probably worth trying. Son of a gun. Well, I hope that spell will... He didn't suddenly become immune to slow. Maybe he did. Well, in that case, I guess we should just attack. And hope for the best. At least we're making ourselves fairly immune to those 8 powerful attacks. Oh, he only attacked twice that time. Okay, I'm thinking we got him, pretty soon anyway, because, this guy was not so tough the first time we fought him. I'm thinking maybe they might have made him immune to slow, because I know they do make these bosses tougher the second time you fight them. Is that the last fight? Yeah, the Kraken's the last boss of the 4. No, there's Tiamat. I think we fought Tiamat a lot sooner compared to the other ones, though. But yeah, I know they make them tougher, and I know the guide originally said the first time you fight Tiamat, you can use Brack to kill her immediately, whereas that implies you fight her twice. Well, obviously we know why now. And then she's not immune that second time. So I'm pretty sure they make the bosses tougher in other ways besides just giving them extra HP or attack or something. And I'm thinking, let's see, yeah, Life 2 is worth it. And then Cure 4 doesn't have a whole lot of those left. Yeah, probably shouldn't have used Heal 3 as many times as we did. But at least everybody's pretty well healed now. And Zakes is in the front of the party for whatever reason. Let's fix that. Yeah, we know why he was in the front. Okay, so... like I said, I'm pretty sure they make the bosses harder for more than just one way, you know, giving them more HP and attack. So making them immune to things they weren't immune to before, that would obviously do the job. Well, that didn't do anything. I guess these guys are pretty resistant, aren't they? The golems have traditionally been. At least they're easy to take down. But yes, I was not expecting to die to him again. But at least that part's over. I'm just worried about Tiamat now. Uh-oh, vampires. Dazzle. Uh-oh. Isn't Dazzle like an insta-kill move? Whoa, he did 113. Okay, that's Wizard Vampire. Is that just a regular vampire? I think that is. Let's see, where's Fire 3? Probably don't need to go that far, though. Slow, Warp... yeah, maybe we should just do Fire 2. Oh, we only have one of those. Okay, so yeah, the long and short of it is I think they make the bosses tougher, so I think he was not getting slowed down for that reason, unless we just got incredibly lucky those other times, which is certainly possible. I mean, when we fought Tiamat and the Kraken the first time, I think we successfully used slow against Tiamat anyway. Maybe not. Got ourselves a maze. Oh, just basic worms. So yeah, I think we're back to the normal enemies of this area. Like, we were fighting worms and other weird stuff on the first floor, and then we started getting into the stuff that was appropriate to the other dungeons. Well, I'm glad I'm using the white robe more often now. Oh, that wasn't enough to kill him? We definitely gotta be healing now. Because there's not a lot of... well, there's not a very easy way to restore HP anymore if we're running out of her basic magic. We're not getting low on potions exactly, but we are using them up, so we gotta be careful with that. And if I sound a little strained, it's because I was trying to tear off a little bit of my toenail. Oh, fiddlesticks. In the last turn, he managed to attack us. Well, if we can get enough heals off, maybe it'll be worth it. It won't necessarily recover all of her HP, but it'll be enough that we'll have restored enough HP across the board, even if not just specifically on her, which I think might have happened, but it would have been more assured if we got the third heal off I don't recall if we did, though. I was kind of half paying attention because, oh, we got zombied. Well, in that case, that's fire 2. Where's fire 3? Yeah, we want to save the slows and the warps, I think. In case Ellie goes down, we wouldn't have any way to restore her. So we'd gotta maybe hold on to some warps. But of course, at that point, I mean, I guess we could run away. If we used warp 3 times, that would actually get us kind of far back, I think. Well, anyway. No. I shouldn't be thinking about using magic when we're probably going to be able to take these guys out on our own. I mean, before, how to describe that exactly? We get some free hits on them, so that eliminates a lot of the threat that these guys pose. Now there's just one vampire left, so that's not going to be a problem. In fact, we can use this turn for healing. So, oops, we don't want that. So in that sense, this was a very beneficial fight. I don't think one wizard vampire is a lot of threat, especially if we don't get that healing done. Oh well. At least we didn't get damaged, even if we didn't get to use it to our specific benefit. That seems suspicious. I mean, it makes me think that, in that case we may as well just heal. If he can't do much useful magic, if he can't use any status elements, or physical, well, not physical, attacking magic, we may as well just get a little extra HP. That didn't help at all. Whoa. Okay, now we've done more damage than 900. Iced is a monster. Anyway, I'll check out what's up here. I mean, I'm looking for. I think that should be the wizard vampire. Yeah. I'm looking for. You know what? I bet she. Wait, can she use harm 3, or should we save? We should save the lives. Okay, so we'll just do mage, and he'll do like fire, maybe. Maybe he can't. Yeah. Okay, he'll just do Zeus. Wait a second, we got. Yeah, that will work. In fact, maybe we should have had Fred use that too. So he has a light axe. Or maybe it's Iced who has a light axe. Oops. Anyway, I'm desperately looking for that Masmune sword. I believe it's supposed to be here. But, I mean, I've looked high and low. So, and I don't, well... There were areas on this floor that I could look around, but I don't know. I don't... this poses kind of a risk as well, taking the time to look around here. Unless, of course, we just run from stuff. Uh-oh. I hope we can run. We should be able to. Okay, if Fred can't run... Oh, son of a... We've been able to run from worms before. What's going on here? I'm getting fed up. I know this isn't going to do anything. They're worms. They dig through the earth. What's Earthquake gonna do? That's so annoying. suppose. We don't have much room for mistakes anymore. Hopefully, she'll get that off before he gets killed. Thank goodness. I'm thinking I have a decision between... Wow, he has 610 HP. Anyway, I have a decision between looking around for the Masmune on this floor, you know, going around those corners that I didn't thoroughly look for, or trying to proceed to the boss, and maybe the Masmune will be down there on the way there, or we'll miss it. I think that's where we came from. Oops. For a second I thought we ran back into the Kraken. That would have been... That pretty much would have been, let's start this over again, because I don't want to deal with that mess. So I don't want to make this episode too long. I don't remember if there was a bunch I wanted to cut or not. I mean, I'll pay more attention to those, because I have a lot of things where it's not obvious, like it's the beginning and end of episode of things that I was going to cut. Anyway, I'm not going to try to go there again. So, I guess I'll just mess around and look around this area, and let's try running with him, and then everybody else will do something else. So, if I don't see anything, then I guess this will be the end of the episode, but if I do happen upon like a chest or something, then I'll say, oh hey, there was something here. But I don't think there'll be anything, so it'll mostly just be messing around, so I think if there isn't anything important, then the episode will just cut off here. So, we might see you in the next episode, or maybe we will do that. Oh, we can run from them. That's nice. Oh, there's Tiamat. This could be annoying if we're actually supposed to go to the right here. Because if we're supposed to go to the right, then that means the area down there is wherever the good items are going to be. Oh, that's no good at all. And if I explore to the right... Oh, maybe we should just screw the Masmune sword. We can do without it. So we're just gonna fight Tiamat and then proceed to the right. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:50, so I don't know if maybe I should cut this off here and then fight Tiamat in the next episode and then start a whole nother episode from there. Well, depending on how this fight goes. I mean, what are we doing? I don't remember if Tiamat uses a lot of magic or just physical attacks, but I'm not going to bother trying to slow. What am I having Fred do? Is he just attacking? Hold fire to ice, confused. We're not doing... Okay. I'll have him cast fast on himself. So he'll do that in case that he does or she does physical attacks. I think she does, but she also does really dangerous magic too, I do believe. And he will cast fast on iced. Hopefully Tiamat doesn't take well, there goes Fred again. 13 hits. This'll take him out. Ah. Six experience and 1 gold. Well, at least Fred wasn't missing out on too much compared to how powerful that fight was. Let's see, are we able to revive him? Yeah, we still have life too, thank goodness. We have another one of those. And we still have plenty of potions, I think. We're going to use those instead of her healing magic. So yeah, I guess in the next episode we're just going to go to the right. I am going to walk over there a little bit because I don't think I'll record that just yet. And I don't want to forget what that fight was about. Well, I'll probably review the episodes. We are kind of running out of potions, all things considered. Oh, nightmares. An evil man. Oh, she's in the second party slot. So yeah, in the next episode... Well, I'm gonna go up there because that place looks kinda suspicious. Like, maybe there'll actually be something up there. Like, is the final boss right up there? Because it kind of looks like a semi-important place, as far as places look important in this particular game. At least we should be pretty immune in this fight. Because I think these guys only attack physically. Oh, I guess I should have had Fred attack one of the evil mans. Evil man bad. He's got a cool purple sword too. Oh, it feels so wrong to have the party swapped around like this, though. I feel so disgusted. You know, Zakes looks like a vampire when he holds his hands out like that. Oh. Fred, of all people, got a level up. That begs the question, how close is Ellie? Alright, there we go. What's down there? Man, I went up here because... Well, hopefully there wasn't anything important over there. Alright, next episode we'll go down to wherever that is, because that looks important, like there's going to be a pedestal there. So see you then. I am going to watch all of the Angry Video Game Nerd Halloween episodes and eat some caramel apples. Well, I'll eat one of them, and I don't know if there's any candy left. Anyway, that's just how I'm gonna do Halloween this year, even though it's pretty much over. We're about at 10 o'clock right now. See you then. Oh, the other thing was, I assume he was gonna have an episode today, and it's to lead up to that. So far, there hasn't been anything yet, which is partly good because, you know, I wanted to watch marathon those, and then the next episode will be uploaded. But maybe there won't be anything like that. I kind of thought there would be, but maybe there isn't, unless of course it's just up late. But I mean, I shouldn't be too expectant because you know you never know. But it seems like it's a tradition. I don't know if it's something that's done every year, though. So anyway, I just wanted to be able to say all that